Hi, hello. Hello, Anne. Hello, Barbara. How are you? Just going to post on my page. Won't be a sec. How is everyone? So, welcome. I'll be with you shortly. Okay. A moment. Oh. Okay, so welcome. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are in the world. So, who do we have here at the moment? Okay. Oh, I see. Is it like that? Okay. Right, so who do we have here this evening or today? Anne Douglas, hello, if you're still with us. Oh, I thought maybe you were in the garden. Are you in the garden at the moment? Lucky you, we didn't have much sun here at all in Essex. Hi, Barbara, how are you, my love? What are you up to today? Are you enjoying the sun? I think Anne's in Scotland. Sierra, hello. Be Wise, hello. Saoirse Mack, hello, my love. How are you doing? I think you're in Scotland as well. Dee Dee, hello. Welcome. For Charlie, welcome. Yeah, safe and well. Butterfly A. Kerry Hutton Page, good evening, my love. Tiger Dragon, hello. We have Dylan here as well. Good morning over there in LA. How are things? So it's beautiful there, Anne. Look, good. Lucky you. Bit of a dull day here in Essex. Oh, and you're in Ireland. Oh, I always get it confused for some reason. Yeah, Scotland Saoirse, that's right. Elisa, hello, how are you? Just so that people know, if you did want to donate for a reading, here is the link. Wendy Welch, hello, how are you? How are you doing? I think Wendy's in Germany. Are you in Germany, Wendy? Lines are starting up. What do you mean? Do you mean different shops? Super sunny. Oh, lovely. We really need the sun at the moment. We need all the vitamin D that we can get. When you say lines are opening up, do you mean opening up? Do you mean different shops, Dylan? Priyanka, hello. How are you? Welcome. Berlin. How are things in Germany, Wendy? You're back on lockdown, aren't you? Oh, the shops. I see, Dylan. Yeah. Are they really? And so they've eased the lockdown, have they, in LA? Oh, Kerry, it took 2 hours to go to one shop. Can you not get anything online, Kerry? Any chance of that? Oh, okay, Saoirse. Only a certain number of people. Oh, that's good. Oh, only essential, yeah. So far, I've managed to get things online. I'm petrified of going in the shops. Just hope that I manage to continue with that for a while. But obviously got to brave it at some point. But absolutely, Saoirse, I completely agree with that. I do think it's far too early to ease our lockdown. It took long enough to get it in place. Now we don't want to start rushing. We've had such a high death rate here in the UK. We can't afford to make any more mistakes. So I'm hoping that they will do the things at the right time. I don't think that people are ready for easing of the lockdown. Oh, that's good, Dylan. You've got them down the road. You're locked down, yeah, in Barbara, that in Scotland, yeah. So, Wendy, people in my area are being very good about restrictions. Small shops opened last week, but I don't go unless I really have to. I'm online teaching and supporting from home. That's good. That's good that you can work from home. So Sierra State is locked down until May 28th, and it will probably get extended longer again. Whereabouts are you, Sierra? So Saoirse, Saoirse, completely understand. Has anyone tried here in the UK? Might have something similar in other countries. Saoirse, have you tried the Morrison's food boxes? Do you have Morrison's in Scotland? Sierra lives in Michigan. I had a fish box from Morrison's and it was really, really good. We like our fish. But they do different boxes. I think they've got 5 boxes available. And of course, you've got M&S boxes, which I don't think the M&S box was as practical though. But there are live unboxings of these, or unboxings on YouTube of these different boxes. Take a look at that, Saoirse. I don't know if you've got access to that in Scotland, to Morrison's. I'm not sure. Oh, you do. Have you thought about that, Saoirse? It's £35 and you get a fair bit in there. That would be fine for you and your little one. Have you had a look at that? Save you queuing up at the shops. Take a look on YouTube and you'll see unboxings on there. So Sierra is in Michigan, I see. And what did you say that you're kind of just only essentials at the moment? So it seems like we're all in the same boat, really. But we want it to continue for as long as it needs to, really. Most of us do, anyway. I realise there's an effect on the economy, but, you can't put that before life. Yeah, you'll love the unboxings. Something nice to watch. There might even be an Aldi one or an Asda one. It could be Asda. I don't know if anyone knows. Oh, that's nice, Barbara. It's good, I think, to watch old movies that we used to watch at the good times, during the good times, or do things that we used to do during the good times, because it puts us back in that place and we can forget about things for a while. Has anyone been watching anything on TV, Netflix? We've been watching, we watched it before actually, but we're watching series 2 of Afterlife. Has anyone watched that on Netflix? Afterlife, Vicky Gervais, fantastic series. Thank goodness for Netflix, yeah. And for anyone in the UK, I've just finished watching Blood on Channel 5. Wow, what a fantastic drama. Has anyone seen that? Channel 5, Blood. I don't know if anyone has watched anything good in America or other places, but there are some good things to watch. And I think it's so important to get something on TV or Netflix or whatever, take your mind off of what's going on. Just been reading. That's good, Dylan. That's good. Wendy Welch, not yet, but it's on my list. Yeah, it's a really good. It's so worth watching, Wendy. Watch the first series, you'll be hooked. Yeah, Netflix. Worth its weight in gold at the moment. But I think that the TV itself is doing pretty good. Another thing I watched was the Daily Life cooking that was on in the mornings on British TV. Really liked that. That was good. So lots of things to watch, lots of things to do. But glad to see everyone's okay. And I thought I'd ask you a question. What do you look forward to the most when this is over? When this is over, what would what do you look forward to doing? What is the first thing that springs to mind? That's good, Anne. Ireland are a very compassionate country, I've found. Time with Rob. Oh, yeah, Dylan. Yeah. Oh, definitely. And Sierra, bringing my son to see his great-grandparents. Oh, yeah, something to look forward to. And social, my days out with my little girl. Yeah. Hugs with my kids and grandchildren for Anne. Yeah. Wendy Welch going back to work and seeing all the students and friends I work with. That's a nice one. Cuddling my daughter as I'm missing the physical contact. That's for Barbara. Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it, how much we miss that physical touch. We don't realise until it's taken away. And Kevin, holiday. Yeah, that's what I said. I think that's what we all need after this. An actual holiday. Just to get out of the house. I think for me, just to get out of the house. Perhaps visit a coffee shop, simple things like that. Go to the cinema, and Social seeing her friend's newborn be around 7 weeks old now. Oh, thank goodness we've got live, haven't we? We've got FaceTime, etc. Otherwise, we'd be totally stuffed. So that's good. Well, so we've all got something nice to look forward to, you see. That's what you've got to focus on. When we're through this is what I'm going to do. Yeah, I understand that, Barbara. Completely do. But it will come. It will come, and it will be nicer than ever, won't it? All these things will just feel nicer than ever. All the simple things that we took for granted even will feel nicer than ever. Oh, going to the hairdressers. Absolutely, Barbara. Yeah. Wow, definitely. Yeah, Wendy, of course. Yeah, of course. It is lonely. It is. And that's why it's so nice that we've got things like this, live chats, and it makes a real difference, I find. It is a lonely time, but I think it's good if you just reach out and phone someone, at least one person a day if you're on your own, and have that walk if you can. Have that if you're in the UK, have that walk. So Sierra, it makes her angry because nobody in the city is taking it serious. So the stay-at-home order keeps being extended. Oh, I know. Do you know today we had the ice cream van pull down the road? We couldn't believe it. Could not believe it. Tiger's back. Welcome, darling. Okay, so let's start with some cards. I'm going to look at the star signs for the week ahead, okay? As it's Sunday. And then we go on to some readings. What shall I do? I don't know. I think I'm going to go for this Faulkner Tarot. Remember the Faulkner Tarot? Black and white deck. We'll take a look for the coming week. So what's coming in for the week ahead? Okay. Love this deck. What's coming in for the week ahead, please, for each of the star signs? Starting with Aries. Oh, Aries, lovers. I'm an Aries, so I don't know what's coming in here for me, but the lovers. So for some, this could be communication, as this card is related to the sign of Gemini and related to the planet Mercury and communication. Okay, so there could be communication between you and someone else this week, someone who is very close to your heart, Aries. For others, this could be a connection that deepens, or this may be a decision that needs to be made around a love affair. But it's matters of the heart and relationships that are starred for you this week, Aries. And then we have the Moon card, which is for Taurus. The Moon card relates to intuition. It relates to a feeling of perhaps a touch of insecurity for you, Taurus. You know, maybe you're feeling quite anxious, unclear about the road ahead, perhaps a little confused about what's going on in the world or in your life, or confused about your path ahead. So there's a lot of deep soul searching going on. And I do feel some of you may be a little low at the moment. And there's a need perhaps to try to focus on the positive a bit more, as hard as that might be right now. And also I feel a need to make sure your sleeping pattern is in order so that you're not staying up too late at night. You know, the moon can often relate to the nighttime, and maybe that's when you're getting these doubts or insecurities creep in. So yeah, it's just about remembering to try and focus on the positive wherever you can. Now we move on to Gemini, the Seven of Pentacles. Lots on your mind, dear Gemini. Lots to think about, especially in a financial way. It's, you know, which bills can you pay? Which bills can you pay first? And prioritizing what's important with your money, with your finances. Looking at the, you know, the bigger picture, and making sure you're balancing the books, Gemini, this week, especially if you've been a little frivolous in the recent past. So it's a week for contemplation regarding your finances. Then we have a Cancer, and then we've got the Death card. Please don't be alarmed. It relates to transformation. So a new chapter in some way is coming in for you, dear Cancer. Okay, a new chapter awaits you. A new door is opening this week, an opportunity perhaps, or maybe you are closing the door on something or someone around you. You know, maybe you're ready to embrace this new chapter, to walk through this new door. Perhaps this lockdown has made you realize certain things need to come to an end, or maybe something just literally steps in, a doorway. And as you can see here, you know, it's a question of whether you are ready to walk through now or not. Okay. So then we move on to Leo. Leo's Knight of Wands. I don't think we have Kirsty here, do we? KC, rather. But this is for Leo. Knight of Wands, which relates to fire sign energy. Aries, Leo, or Sag. So you're really sort of stepping into your own energy, your own power this week, Leo. You're feeling quite positive and raring to go. I feel many Leos are feeling very restless and want to get moving. Try not to be impatient, Leo, if that's how you're feeling. Things will work out in their own time, in the right way. You know, you just want to get out there and live your life a bit, which is understandable. But sometimes, Leo, we just have to take a deep breath and go with the flow. But there is an upbeat, positive element to this card. So, stay positive, but also patient. So, Leo, Virgo, Two of Wands, a decision perhaps for some of you, or possibly an agreement between you and someone else. You may be contemplating a change or a move, the next step with regard to a situation. This could be you and a partner deciding to take things a step further. It could be you and your career. Some of you will be signing on the dotted line this week. But I do feel that you're getting the chance to sort of take things that little bit further in some way this week. And there's a need to weigh up the pros and cons as to whether this is something you want to do. So now we move on to Leo. Now we move on to, sorry, that was Virgo, wasn't it? That was Virgo. It's gone out of my head, Virgo. Libra, Hierophant, Libra. Some of you may be attending church or a church service or something like that. Some of you may also be seeking advice, perhaps from someone religious, perhaps from a counsellor, or perhaps just someone who is able to point you in the right direction. The Hierophant is also a card that relates to hospitals and institutions. This could relate to that. It could also relate to study. But it's a card that speaks of doing the right thing this week. So there's a sort of sensible energy coming in for you this week, and getting some good sound advice from someone perhaps as well. Then we move on to my mind's gone today. Then we move on to Scorpio, King of Wands. Now this could be you, Scorpio, even though you're not a Wands energy as such. Hi KC, how are you, darling? Even though you're not a fire or Wands energy as such, this could relate to you. Maybe some of you are running your own business. Maybe some of you are going back to work, or maybe some of you are having to make some decisions around career. But I'm getting career and work and that type of thing. King of Wands energy is one that leads the way, makes some decisions. So this is about being assertive and stepping into this King of Wands power this week with regards to work matters, career matters. Now we move on to Sagittarius and the Two of Pentacles. Some of you may be struggling. Now this could be to do with finances, or it could be to do with your mental health, or a practical situation that you find yourself in. And I'm sensing struggle here with you, or for you, around you. Okay. But particularly with finances, there is a bit of a struggle going on here, Sagittarius. So you need to be wise now. You need to be wise this week. It's a matter of juggling those finances or whatever situation you're in, making sure you're weighing up the pros and cons before you proceed to deal with your current situation. Now, Capricorn, we've got the Strength card. So there's a lot of strength coming to you this week, Capricorn. This is you tapping into that inner strength that you're so well known for, Capricorn. You do tend to be incredibly strong people. You're ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is a very sort of determined, resolute energy. So there's a sort of resilience. You know, whatever's been going on in the world, you're holding fast. You know, you are, in fact, not just for yourself, but for others. You seem to be able to give others strength this week as well. So, lovely card. It just, you know, it speaks of coming through this situation with your head held high. And, you know, you're someone that people can count on, especially this week, Capricorn. Then we move on to the lovely Aquarius and the Hanged Man. Oh, Aquarius, I do feel you are becoming quite frustrated and fed up with things not moving forward and not, you know, things aren't changing quickly enough. There's this awful pause on life for us all. And you're really feeling it. You know, there's so much you want to do, so much you want to achieve. But it, you know, no, that you're just, life has paused, hasn't it? It's come to a standstill. And you're kind of in limbo, and you don't like that, Aquarius. You really don't like that. You're getting itchy feet. And you just wish that clock would start moving, start ticking again. But look, it will. The Hangman speaks of a temporary pause. This is a temporary pause. And you've got to say to yourself this week, if you're starting to get itchy feet, this too shall pass, okay? And there's always reasons why there's a pause with, you know, when the universe steps in with this card and puts a pause in our life, there's always reasons. And it will all make sense, and you'll be glad you've sort of gone with the flow. And there will be time in the future to get to grips with your life again, before you know it, really. Ace of Swords for Pisces. Pisces, I feel you could be having a difficult time mentally. You know, so in fact, some of you are a little fearful right now, and understandably so. You are a gentle, deep, sensitive sign who tends to sort of be a bit of a sponge when it comes to not just your own feelings, but those around you, those, you know, collective feelings in the world. And it can overwhelm you at times. So try to make sure that you don't watch too much news or listen to too much about this awful virus situation, this pandemic, because as much as you need to know and want to know, I feel that you know, you're finding it mentally challenging. If you can just find ways to calm your fears, to meditate, to step back, you know, don't overdo this listening or, you know, this pandemic thing, you know, step back wherever you can, allow yourself some space, because I just feel you need to wind down mentally and emotionally, and not allow it to overwhelm you, especially this week, dear Pisces. Okay, so thank you for listening to those cards. That was your star sign readings. And as Tiger Dragon said, if you would like a reading, you can donate through the Energy Exchange at PayPal or Super Chat. Okay. So for those of you who have just joined me, welcome. Thank you for being here. I hope you're all well at this difficult time that we are experiencing. Glad to have you with me and with us for a while. Okay, Sosha. Hope to see you again soon. I'll be back on Thursday, so hope to see you again. Oh, there's a few sirens out there today. You're welcome. Okay, so I think I'm going to draw a card for each of the moderators to start with. What shall we do? What shall we do? Let's have a look. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with this. Thanks for the super chat, Dylan. Oh, I love the little sticker. Such fun, aren't they? So I'll come to you in a moment, Dylan. You're first on the list. I'll just draw one of these cards for each of the moderators to start with. Okay, so first card for, who do we see here? Casey Sunshine. Casey, breathe deeply. There you go. That's your card, Casey. These are from the Crazy Sexy Love Notes. Love this deck. Oh, okay, so you're still shopping. Are you in shop? Oh, you're shopping at the moment. Okay. So for Casey, breathe big, let it all in, expand your fabulous belly. Who cares if your jeans feel too tight? Here's an idea. Buy a roomier pair. Deep, full breaths invigorate you. They release sadness and allow ecstasy to flood in. Pause. Inhale a long, slow, big, delicious breath. Exhale. Remember, whenever the going gets tough, take a deep breath and trust that you are capable of greatness, Casey. Okay? So that's your message. Breathe deeply. Now, let's see. So, who do I see next? Tiger Dragon. Tiger Dragon, you've got the card or message. Accept yourself. While there's a time and place for self-improvement, today's focus is on everything that's already great about you. Let go of who you think you should be and fall madly in love with who you are in this moment. When you accept yourself exactly as you are, you shift from living for tomorrow to appreciating today. Accept yourself, sweetheart. Isn't that lovely, Tiger? So it's about accepting yourself for who you are, my darling, okay? The lovely Tiger Dragon that you are. Barbara Halliday, you're next. Oh, another accept card. Accept compliments, Barbara. The next time someone gives you a compliment, say, thank you. Don't shrug it off, play it down, or reject the gift. You'll be denying yourself and the giver the opportunity to share in a moment of gratitude and love. Exercise your self-esteem and soak it in, superstar. Think of compliments as little confidence builders. As little confidence building soul vitamins. You are worthy of praise. So little confidence building soul vitamins. I like that. Accept compliments, dear Barbara. Love those cards. Okay, so we're going to go on to the lovely Dylan. What question did you have for me today, Dylan? For the week ahead. Good question, Dylan. Good question. Let's have a look for the week ahead. Great question to ask on a Sunday afternoon, or Sunday morning rather. It's okay. Have you got anything nice from the shops, Dylan? Ah, Barbara Evans. Hello, my love. Hello, my love. Glad you could join us. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Dylan. What guidance or messages do you have for the week ahead, please, for Dylan? Right, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. First card, Dylan. Queen of Pentacles. Getting some cauliflower pizza dough so I can make a jackfruit. Beyond me and cauliflower pizza for lunch. Oh, sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. Hi, Leonie. So, Queen of Pentacles. We're talking earth energy here, Dylan, for the week ahead. Now, this could be someone in your environment this week, perhaps a family member or someone in connection with work or money, or it could relate to the need for you to. I'm going to put this for Monday, actually, Queen of Pentacles. So we're talking tomorrow, Monday's card, as you've asked for the week ahead. So Monday's card, I feel there's a need for you to be very practical tomorrow. There could be a connection with work, career, finances, or that could be very much on your mind or something you need to deal with, but deal with a view to the long term. So perhaps some long-term financial or career arrangements are in store for tomorrow. Perhaps you're going to be looking at your goals as well and what you want to invest your time and energy or even money in, or how you are going to achieve finances. It's all sort of around that kind of energy for Monday. Now, Tuesday, you've got the 5 of Cups. So you may be feeling a little down, a little melancholy on Tuesday, maybe missing someone, darling, on Tuesday. But what I get here, Dylan, is that, there's a need for you to sit with these emotions that you may experience on Tuesday. Just sit with them. And if you do feel like that, try to remember this reading and realise that these feelings are quite natural and understandable in the current climate. Okay, so just sit with them and process them. Don't be scared of them. They will pass, okay? And also, the Queen of Pentacles next to it, it's due to the sacrifices that you're needing to make right now. There's a lot of sacrifice in terms of not being able to see Rob because of what's going on, Then Wednesday, we've got the Magician card. So you're feeling quite confident on Wednesday. You're full of ideas. And you may even have the opportunity to sort of tap into your talents, your abilities, and show what you can do in some way. But on Wednesday, you've got the gift of the gab, Dylan. You're full of charisma. And I get a really nice feeling on Wednesday for you. Okay. You start sort of waking up Wednesday, maybe after you've sort of processed these feelings on Tuesday, you're waking up Wednesday then feeling as if, do you know what? I'm going to make something of my life. You're just going to feel very confident. The confidence comes back on Wednesday. And then on Thursday, you've got the, it's the Devil card. Okay, so Thursday, there could be a touch of temptation in some way in store. That's right, Dylan, absolutely. The creator of your world, and that's fantastic for saying to put with that card, actually. I like that. I am the creator of my world. So, yeah, the Devil card. There could be a touch of temptation here. Not sure in what way. Also with the Devil card, sometimes we can feel a bit stuck. Now, I get that because of the situation, all right. But the Devil operates on illusion. So if you are feeling a little stuck, remind yourself that it's, you're not really. It's just what's happening in the world right now. Okay, so whatever you do, don't be held back or feel that things aren't going to happen. They are. It's just the way life is right now. Remember, you had the Magician on Wednesday, okay? So whatever it is you're thinking of doing, could be a new venture even that you're thinking about, or get the opportunity to think about. Patience is key, yeah. But a touch of temptation perhaps as well coming in some way. And then you've got Friday's card and you've got the 3 of Wands. Now, it's Friday, isn't it? I love this card because this shows you moving forward, okay? Okay, maybe there was a touch of feeling as if you were stuck. But by Friday, you know, we have the complete opposite coming in for you. So Friday, it appears as if you're moving forward in some way. It appears as if you're ready for the next stage with regard to your career, especially. I do feel on Friday there is a sort of fire in your belly, really wanting to go for it. So even if you can't actually proceed in the way you'd like to because of the current climate, be assured that your ships are coming in. And then on Saturday, you've got the Page of Cups. This could be that you hear from someone, or maybe you're contacting someone, and there's an emotional link here. Often when we get the Page of Cups, we're talking about messages, especially messages connected to the heart. So either you're thinking of someone or they're thinking of you, and you're both picking each other's thoughts up. Or this is an actual communication, one or the other. But there's a nice feeling between you and someone else. You see this person here. There's a nice feeling, either spiritually or in a literal sense of, some form of communication going on here. 9 of Cups. What a lovely way to end the week, Dylan. You do get some nice cards, darling. 9 of Cups. It's a beautiful card, and it shows that Sunday you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling contented. You know, you've allowed these emotions to be processed. And now, you've got to a stage here by Sunday where you're feeling at one with your world, especially emotionally. There's just this sense of real contentment. And it could even be a wish that comes true for you around Sunday or the weekend. It's a lovely card for wishes and dreams coming true, but it's a really nice card to end the reading with. So that's for lovely Dylan. Brilliant, Dylan. Brilliant. Yeah, that 3 of Wands springs to mind there with regard to breakthrough. Couldn't get a better card, for moving forward, especially in terms of career and your ships coming in, opportunity coming in. Oh, thank you, Kerry. That's for Barbara, is it? Oh, how nice. That's so nice. I love it when people do that. Oh, that's so nice, Kerry. Yeah, really nice week. Really, feeling the confidence there on Wednesday, I think it was, wasn't it? Yeah. So, Anne, where are you, my love? That's really lovely of you, Kerry. Very nice. Barbara's got to think about her question now. There you go, Barbara. So, Anne, where are you, my love? Where's our lovely Anne gone? Anne, are you there? Sometimes there's a bit of a lag between. Where have you gone, dear Anne? Yay, thank you, Casey. Will Virgo tenants come back into my life, and what capacity? Okay, take a look at that, Casey. There you go, Anne. I knew you were going to ask for that. Let's have a look. Where is my... 1 second. Okay. So Anne wants a spirit message. Now remember last week your aunt came through, didn't she? Hope everything's okay, Anne. Okay. Okay, so I'm just doing the letters for Anne. Okay, do you know a Pat or Patricia? Dear Anne, do you know a Pat? Oh, thanks, Anne. Now, interestingly, you don't happen to be a Catholic, do you, by birth? Or religious? Were you religious as a child, your family? And Michelle, I think they're doing their own thing today, Michelle. I'm going to try and get them on Thursday, though. So, Anne, if you're there, so just want Anne, if you're there. Don't know if Anne, yes, my aunt who passed and my daughter who's alive. Right. Ah. So was Pat or Patricia the lady who passed last week? Could you tell me that? And yes, were you Catholic, Anne? Oh, sorry, are you Catholic? Doesn't have to be Catholic, just because what I'm getting a nun. You are, okay. I'm getting a nun coming through, and I'm getting the Catholic religion, okay? So there's a nun coming through for you, and I feel this nun is your spirit guide, and that's why she's come through. So you're being guided by a nun who is your spirit guide. And I feel that's really, really lovely to know. She's a very strong presence in your life. Do you ever feel her there? Do you ever feel this nun? Have you ever seen her? Because if you have, then this is your, you've never seen it, okay. This is your spirit guide, I feel, a nun, okay. A nun is looking after you, okay. She's guiding you. And also, I'm getting the name Pat. So is Pat the aunt that passed last week? Could you tell me, darling? Yeah, so we've got Pat who's come through for you. which is lovely. I'm also getting the name Sally or Sally coming through. Do you know of a Sally? I'm getting the name Sally. That's lovely that your aunt has come straight through for you. Is Dad in spirit, Anne? Oh, okay. So you've got Pat come through, but you're saying that's an aunt that passed. Is that right? You've got Pat coming through. So I'm assuming that's the aunt that's passed before then. But we've got Pat. We've also got Nun as your spirit guide. Is Dad in spirit, please? Anne, is Dad in spirit? And you've got a friend, Sally. Okay. Well, there's something significant around Sally here. Maybe you'll find out this week then, because they're telling me to tell you the name Sally, to give you the name Sally. Okay. And they want you to hold tight, is what I'm getting. They want you to hold tight. We've also got the little Fool charm that's come out here, and that relates to new beginnings. So hold tight. Yes, Dad's in spirit. Okay. Well, Dad is coming through here as well. And Dad wants you to hold tight, is what Dad's saying. Hold tight. And okay. There will be a chance to start again, is what I feel they're telling me. There will be a chance to start again. Hold tight. I'm going to show you the words then. So we've got a nun here. That was the one of the first words that came through for me, and I feel that this is your spirit guide, my love. We've also got the name Pat, who said he's an aunt that's passed. So Pat and Dad are very much around you. Were those two related? They're together at the moment, coming through for you. We've also got the name Sally here that I'm getting. Sally, and you said your friend is Sally. So there's something around Sally, okay? Maybe contact Sally, have a chat with Sally. They're giving me the name Sally for a reason. And you've got the word tight. Dad is asking you to hold tight. Hold tight. Things will be okay. All right. A new beginning is coming. This came out right next to the little Fool charm. So, yeah. That's for you, dear Anne. And I'm going to draw you a card from my Heaven deck, actually, to go with that. This is for Anne. Yeah, it's lovely. Dad is saying hold tight. See, would Pat and Dad be together, if that makes sense? Okay, to angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Pat. Okay, they want you to know that I feel this is aunts, your aunts that passed coming through for you, and letting you know that they are with the rest of the family, which is lovely. Okay, they are with the rest of the family, and clearly Dad is there, and Pat is there, and the rest of the family that have passed. You know, they were all waiting for your aunts, and so she's fine. She's being looked after. Lovely message there from Spirit for your aunt. regarding your aunt, okay, my love. But it's lovely to know you've got a nun as your spirit guides. I love it when a spirit guide comes through for people. It's just so special. You always get a lovely spirit reading, Anne. Okay, so thank you, Moonlight Reading and Healings. Here is the link. If anyone does want to pop a little donation in or go through PayPal for a reading. Okay, so we move on now to our lovely Barbara. She's my mummy's sister. They are all together, always very close. Right, okay. Lovely. Well, that's letting you know that they are all together. Beautiful. Beautiful message there. And then I think it's KC, isn't it, after that? I hope I haven't jumped in. Have I got that right, Tiger? Was it Barbara? Was it Barbara? Anyway, I'm sure KC won't mind. Okay, so it could well be, and but if you know, as you were right, you know, the fact that you are Catholic, it does make sense that you would have a nun as your spirit guide. Makes complete sense. Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to our beautiful Barbara Halliday. Cards on love, please. How does Aries? Oh, we've got an Aries, have you? It's a nice combination. Well, I will say straight away, Barbara. Aries and Aquarius. Beautiful combination. Let's see then. Patience. Patience is a virtue, is what I'm getting here, dear Barbara. Okay, patience is a virtue. Let's see why. Wow. Okay. Now the celebrations need to be put on hold, and I know you don't want to hear that. No wonder you got the Hangman as an Aquarius for the Aquarius card for Aquarius. But so 4 of Wands. Yeah, celebrations need to be put on hold just for a little while, but they will come. Okay. Knights of Wands. This is your Aries. So I feel there's a lovely balance between you both, dear Barbara. It's a lovely balance between you. That's why you've got that temperance. You know, it's nice. And as I said in the, at the start of the reading, Aquarius and Aries, they just sort of, what's the word? They bounce off of each other. I don't mean that literally. So cool down, Barbara Evans. Yeah, mentally we bounce off of each other. Every Aquarius or air sign, I tend to just that's what I find anyway. Yeah, mentally. 4 Swords. Wow, makes sense. You see, here you are stuck indoors, and then there's all this there's this lovely Aries around you. Thank you, Jadine Parks, and lovely to have you with us. There's this lovely, I'm going pink in my bub. There's no surprise. Oh dear, terribly shy I am in those ways. 4 of Swords. So, yeah, this is you. Well, you're stuck indoors and you want some action. It's Barbara Evans' fault. The Empress. Okay. Yeah, this says potential. This has potential. This is a nice connection. Okay. And Eight of Pentacles, but you sort of need to work on things. All right, love? You need to work on things, my dear Barbara Halliday. All right, my love. Let's take one more. Queen of Cups. Yeah, you've got you're sort of emotionally, Dylan, you're emotionally in tune with this person, aren't you? You're sort of emotionally in tune with them. You see? The Sun. Okay, I'm going to stop with that card because that's beautiful. This person, have you been talking to them, Barbara? Barbara Halliday's disappeared. Where are you? Hiding because of all this passion. But Barbara Halliday, the Sun card indicates I'm laughing at Barbara Evans. Yes, I am, but he has walked away. Oh, it's such a shame because this has potential. But look, Aries men can be a bit like that. And then they come back in, you see. They come back into your life. So I feel you may hear from this person again. I do. But like I said, you've got to sort of work hard to get this person into your life in some way. They're not easy to get into your life. They're sort of type that, comes and goes, the back and forth. Do you see what I mean? But the Sun card does say that the two of you have Aries men, but a lot of Aries men or fire sign men do tend to sort of want to, they're like their space. Barbara. Yeah. The passion's there. Yeah, there's definitely quite a passionate, I'm getting hot under the collar feeling here, but I don't feel that he's completely gone. I feel there'll be more communication between you. But it's a difficult time, and that's what I'm getting. So, and the Four of Swords shows that someone's retreated a little bit. That could be him. So it looks to me as if you're the one who's going to have to do the chasing here. Yeah. So that's for Barbara. And what a lovely little gift from Kerry there. Thank you, Kerry. We're getting a fire in the chat here for you, Barbara. Wow. Yeah, definitely. And Douglas, have you been keeping secrets? Yeah, terrible, isn't it, eh? All this time and we only know about it now, Barbara. Oh, you're welcome, my love. So we go on to the lovely Casey now. What would you like to know, Casey? You did say, didn't you, about Terence? Oh, thank you, Ida. That was right. Yeah. Will Terence Virgo come back into her life, and what capacity? That's right, Casey. Okay, this is for Casey. The angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Casey. Will Terence Virgo come back into Casey's life, please? Oh, something flowing out here. Six of Cups. Very, very possible. Look at this. Casey. Wow, this is reconnecting with someone. Fantastic card. And that literally flew out of the deck. So that is amazing. Yes. A new chapter, possibly. A new chapter awaits you and Terence. Can you see that there, Casey? So this is reconnection, reunion, a new chapter. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. So we're talking new beginnings here. opportunity for new growth between you both. But remember, it's Pentacles. So it's something that takes time. Do you see? When the Ace of Wands comes in, if it was the Ace of Wands, we're saying, wow, I'd say to you, this could come in just like that from, out of the blue. But because it's Ace of Pentacles, we're talking about something that comes in at a slower pace, there's a slower type energy around it. But there's a reunion, a possibility of reunion here. And you've got the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, absolutely growth here between you and Terence. But something that you've got to bide your time here. This person, I feel Terence is someone who, is he quite career orientated, Casey? This is someone who's quite career orientated. Someone walked away here. Which one of you walked away here? For some reason, something didn't work out. Someone walked away. 10 of Pentacles. So, yeah. It feels to me as if this was a good connection. Oh, you did, yeah. A good connection. But something was missing. Something was missing from this relationship. And that's why you had to kind of give up on it. But now I feel you're looking back. This is why you've got this Six of Cups. You're looking back and in a way, wishing it hadn't had to come to an end. This is someone who plays their cards close to their chest. And I feel you're someone who needs a person that expresses herself. I feel you're very upfront. And can someone please explain to Ida that they go on a list, please? 10 of Pentacles. So we're talking real potential here between the two of you. But it's, as again, Pentacles with, the wheel. Wow. You two, I feel that you two are going to reunite. It really looks, yeah. I feel the two of you could reunite, And you feel it, Casey. You really feel it. You're feeling, you're very bonded with this person. Even though things didn't quite work out how you would have liked them to, you're very bonded with this person. The High Priestess, you are a very intuitive lady. And that intuition is what's helping you to link in with their energy. I feel that he's thinking of you as well. But this isn't someone who comes forward enough. And I feel you're tired of doing that thing, where you've got to put so much effort into it. So it's a shame, though, because I do feel that you liked this person. I do feel there was a good connection. It's hard, isn't it? Yeah, here we are, King of Pentacles. Here he is, Casey. He is the King of Pentacles. He's Virgo, and there's no rush in this person. And their feelings are very, they're quite buried. They're deep. They don't always express themselves. They do like to take their time. And I feel if you're going to be with this person, you would have to take a lot of deep breaths. Let's put it that way, because you being a Leo, and I understand I'm an Aries, we just say it as it is. And we don't understand when people don't share their feelings or say what's on their mind. So, but in other ways, though, you're very well suited because he's got that secure thing about him. Do you know? He's got that way, it makes you feel grounded. And, and earth signs do, as fire signs. we do tend to be drawn to the earth signs for that reason, because they make us feel grounded. And they stop us from doing anything rash, anything impulsive. Often, that's what can happen. Yeah, that's why you can't get him out of your head, Casey. This is I feel this is someone you could if you had the choice could sort of settle down with. Really, he would give you it. In many ways, I feel this is the sort of person that he has a different love style to you. And sometimes we do get involved or love or fall in love with someone who has a different love style to us. And in order to be happy, we need to accept their love style. And it's hard, though. It's a very hard, difficult one, because to feel loved, we need a certain love style. Generally, it's the one we use, you know. So we may be expressive, telling that person we love them and telling them how we feel, etc., etc. Whereas that person will show us because they'll make something for us, or go out and earn the money, or they'll do something practical. So yeah, this is I feel a good man in many ways, but someone who has a different love style. But I do feel that you're on each other's minds, and I feel your sense in that. I learned today he brought me up recently. All right, okay, yeah. So, yeah, I do feel you're both missing each other. The first card that came out was the Six of Cups, Casey. So there's a possibility of reunion. Of course, the things are difficult right now, but that doesn't mean you can't speak on the phone or FaceTime, etc. Like Dylan said, trust your gut. Yeah, good one. Yeah. So yeah, true love is worth the wait. Alien translator over there in Iran. Thank you for joining us. I think you're the first person we've had on here from Iran. I know, Dylan. I know, but I don't know. But I believe that things happen for a reason, and when things are paused in life, generally find you look back and it all kind of makes sense. It's like we get a chance to process and think about our lives, and then truly know what we want, So I hope that answers your question, my love. Yes, it will take a long time. We've got all those pentacles, but there's real potential there for growth. But it's a matter of accepting each other and coming to a happy medium in order for such a relationship to work. And that's why, like you say, it could take a while. So, yeah, but patience is key. That's right, Barbara. Time to retune. That's right. We'll all come out of this with with a clearer idea of what we want in life and what we don't want in life, and so many people are rushing and tearing about and never ever get the chance to sit down with themselves, which was probably more difficult at the start of this than it is now, because we've got used to it. In fact, it's going to be hard for people to suddenly start rushing about again, getting back on that treadmill of life, just the prospect frightens me, actually. So hi, Barbara. Oh, thank you, Jadeline. It's very nice of you, darling. Glad you've subscribed and that you could join us. So Michelle, am I any nearer to some justice? Is there an advice for me, please, Sarah? When you say that, what do you mean, Michelle? Thank you, Dylan. What do you mean? Thank you, Casey. What do you mean, Michelle? Oh, that's good, Kerry. It was a bit hot and steamy, actually, that one, Kerry. So I'm just waiting for Michelle there. Never seem to get to the truth. Okay. Okay, so this is for Michelle. Okay, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Michelle. Will she get justice, please? Will she get justice? I wonder if the justice card will come out. That would be wonderful. That really would. Well, Four of Wands is a card of celebration. Oh, okay, Alien. I'm sure one of our lovely moderators will let you know how it all works. So Four of Wands, Michelle, is a card of celebration. And with regard to justice, this is a good card to have. Let's have a look why. Five of Pentacles. Talk about a contrast between the two cards. The Five of Pentacles relates to feeling, I feel it's almost as if you're on the outside, looking in some way. And whatever the situation is that's been going on around you, at times it's affected how you feel about yourself. It's affected your self-esteem, your confidence maybe. And I feel your energy has been drained. Can you see that in this card? And I don't know if you've been getting enough support for whatever this situation relates to. Knight of Cups. But there is someone here, though, who's really on your side, especially in a emotional, empathetic way, you know. So whoever this is, I feel there's someone that you can turn to, someone who you can open your heart to. Do you know who that person is? Knight of Wands. Okay, let me see. Four of Swords. So your energy seems a bit drained at the moment, Michelle. Let me know in the chat, my love. Your energy seems drained. The whole situation has been draining you. You're normally a very lively person. There is a person involved in this, though, and that's part of what's draining you. I feel this person is part of what's draining you. But look, you're going to get your strength back. You're actually one of life's survivors. You're very strong. You're very resilient. And right now, though, you do need to rest and look after yourself, because it's just all been exhausting. I'm feeling so much exhaustion with you, whether it's nervous exhaustion, mental exhaustion, or physical exhaustion. You're feeling it, and it's time for you to focus on you, Michelle. You know, stop worrying about everyone else's problems. I feel you've done amazing. Whatever this is, I'm sensing you've done amazing. You've put up with a lot. You've tolerated a lot. And things just haven't been working out well for you. Oh, it's been sort of unfair. Something's been unfair, but you are very strong and you are going to get that strength back. But you need to rest to get that strength. You see, this is asking you to rest, to pamper yourself a little bit, to think about Michelle for a while and get your strength back that way. You're fed up with the whole situation, you know, but there is a way forward. There is light at the end of the tunnel. But you've made a lot of sacrifices. Please don't feel so sad or disappointed. You're disappointed with someone or certain people. And you need to sit with these emotions. I was telling Dylan that earlier with his reading. You need to sit with these emotions. You know, sometimes we can be tempted to brush those emotions off. But really, when we sit with them, that's when we heal. We truly heal. There's a need for healing here, Michelle. Physically exhausted, yeah. Six of Cups. Okay, so there's a connection here with someone from the past. This has been an ongoing situation. And it's like you're wishing things had turned out differently. But I'm going to end with this card, Page of Wands. So this is a new you emerging, a more upbeat you. Can you see here this Page of Wands? You're getting on with life regardless of what people say, regardless of what people do. You know the truth. You know the truth. And that's what's important here, my love. You know the truth and you hold on to that. You hold on to your integrity. Don't allow people to bring you down. Okay? You just stay strong. Stand strong, Michelle. All right, my love? And hold on to what you believe to be true. You don't need anyone else to verify the truth. You know it. You know what's what. You've been fighting for that, and that's why you're exhausted. But sometimes we just have to take a step back and say, do you know what? I'm done with this. I'm going to take a rest. I'm going to take a break. You need a break without over worrying, okay? Is that right, Sorsha? Wow. And Michelle, yes, I have to. I know the truth and no one believes me, Sarah. So you just stick with your, you've got your, you stick with your truth. Hold on to that. Don't worry about others. I feel you've got to start drawing a line and stop worrying about what other people think or assume okay. Because I do feel it's time for you to take a rest now. I'm going to draw you a little angel card actually, because I do feel that the angels want to come to you. So let's draw an angel card for you, my love. The angels and spirit guides, messages do you have? What message do you have for the lovely Michelle? Okay. Wow, you know what to do. Archangel Uriel is with you. Trust your inner knowledge and act upon it without delay. You see, your inner guidance, your inner truth, trust it. That's what the angels wanted to come in and tell you. That's Archangel Uriel wanting to come to you here to let you know, that your truth is your truth. Trust it, my love, okay? They trust your truth, and you must trust your own truth now. Don't worry about others. Okay, my love? Okay, I think I'm going to turn the light on. It's getting a little bit dark now. Am I quite clear? Do I need to put the light on, do you think, anyone? I think there's someone else now. Is that right? Thanks, Dylan. That's good then. It's dark. It's getting dark outside, but obviously I'm fine as long as you can see. Jocelyn. Oh no, Jadelyn. Jadelyn, that's it. Jadelyn wants to know if she and her son's dad will get back together and work their issues. Oh, okay. I think I might turn the light on now because I can't really see the cards that well. Won't be a second. Okay. Right, so will me and my son's dad work out our issues? Dear angels and spirit guides, please send your guidance to Jadelyn. Will Jadelyn work out her issues with her son's dad? Oh, Kerry. For Barbara Evans, that is so lovely of you. That's a typical Capricorn, they're such generous souls. The guys, oh, they're doing their thing, Casey. Hopefully, I will tell them that people asked after them, though. And hopefully, what's my sign? I'm an Aries, RB. Okay, so you're welcome. So we'll do, Dylan, and hopefully get them to come on Thursday. Okay, Kevin. And for that, someone asked for the link to PayPal. Here's the link for PayPal. And someone noticed someone there. There's fiery Aries, Michelle. Can be, but it depends on what you've got in your chart, you see. Depends. Okay. So this is for... Oh, thank you, Happily Ever After. That is so nice. Happily Ever After is sending prayers to everyone. That is really lovely. We all need prayers right now. So that's very much appreciated. So this was for Ida. Was it Ida? Or no, sorry, Jadelyn. Jadelyn. Sorry, Jadelyn. Will me and my son's dad work out? Okay, let's have a look for you. Well, this has been a long, hard battle, a long, hard road, Jadelyn, hasn't it? But you know what? You've not given up. You're amazing. You really haven't given up. You've just soldiered on. You've kept going. You've kept pushing forward, and you've not given up on this relationship. But you do feel a little alone right now, a little isolated. What country are you in, my love? Are you on lockdown? You're feeling a little alone. I feel as if it's a struggle coping alone. It's been a struggle, but you've managed to keep going, and you've done so well. You've done so well to cope alone in this way. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Wow, again, you've had so much on your shoulders, my love. I really feel a sense of heaviness around my shoulders. You know, so much weight to carry. And I feel you're quite young, but so much weight to carry. Jadelyn is in the USA, in Ohio. Okay, welcome, darling. So yeah, a lot of... Oh, so is Casey. That's nice. There's a lot of baggage here, a lot of weight that you've been carrying, and I actually feel at times you do need to get some help, some more help in your life. I'm going to say that. You're only 24, yeah. I did sense a young energy with you, but you do need to reach out and get some more help. I feel you've been coping alone. And it's been hard. It's been tough. Ace of Wands. But this guy is really on your mind. What was his name again? Can you remind me, please, Jadelyn? What was his name again? This guy really has been on your mind, and you would like to get back together. That's what the Ace of Wands is about. It's about a new start, you know. I feel you're fed up being on your own, but did the two of you argue quite a bit at one time? If you could let me know, If you don't mind me asking, Jadelyn. Ronnie, okay. Like that name. Did you and Ronnie argue a fair bit? I feel there were disagreements here between you. But in a way, whatever went on between you, I feel as if a lot of it was what I would call petty squabbles, petty battles, almost like a power struggle between you both. What star sign are you? And what star sign was Ronnie? Or is Ronnie? 8 of Wands, you may find there's communication between you both. There could be communication between you both, but because it's come out next to that, you just got to be careful how you communicate, so you don't, because there's this sort of, it's like you go head to head, and there's almost like a misunderstanding. This communication, it's a battle to communicate in a peaceful way. So you're a Capricorn and he's an Aries. Okay, yes, that could be tough sometimes. That could be. Because really both signs can be stubborn. Sorry guys, especially Capricorn. Sorry Kerry, sorry Anne. But so can Aries, I'm an Aries. So that might be kind of, that's why I was picking up the fact that these battles or these fallouts, they're not really, you're stubborn. These battles are kind of, I don't want to say the wrong word, but they're needless. They're needless battles, Jadelyn. And I feel you've got to think about the connection between you and put your differences aside and put this stubbornness aside. And if you do that, the two of you could go far, because Aries and Capricorn together have the ability, when they put their stubbornness aside, they have the ability to really grow. They can be a real power couple, Aries and Capricorn. A real power couple. But sometimes, it depends how you use the energy. If you use it in a constructive way, you are a couple to be reckoned with. You're a couple, Aries and Capricorn. When you visit someone, they know you're there. You've just got that. You're like this power couple. But then if you use it destructively, then you can really go head to head. So it depends how you use that energy. Absolutely, Casey. Pick and choose your battles. That's perfect for this. Perfect. Yeah, that's right, Jadelyn. But then it can go the other way, you see. A crush of horns, Tiger Dragon saying, and Douglas, my other half is Capricorn too. Yeah, you see, you could be a power couple because, Capricorn's a strong sign ruled by Saturn. And when there's two of you, wow. And, two Capricorns together have real money-making potential. Same as Aries and Capricorn, actually. There's business potential. So it's a relationship that's could be very, very solid, but it could go the other way, you see, because of that. And so it depends on how you use that. But if you do, then you two have potential to really go far. There is a possibility of you coming back together. But you've really got to sort of put this stubbornness aside and not worry about who's right and who's wrong, and try and meet in the middle somewhere and accept each other. But you're both very, very, I feel, strong personalities. But use it, if you can use it, learn to use that to your advantage, and think about your little one as well. It could be lovely, but you've got, it's about accepting your differences, accepting that, agreeing to disagree, and trying not to get into unnecessary battles. And as KC said, don't, choose your battles wisely. No, he won't tell you, because pride. Don't let pride get in the way of this, Jadelyn, because you've got your little one to think about, and you both love each other, and life's too short. Look at what's happening in the world. Life's too short to let stubbornness get in the way of love. I've never allowed that to happen because I'm an Aries and we just don't. We don't. I'm surprised he hasn't come forward because Aries tend to be forgive and forget. You know, I do believe in forgive and forget. I really, really do. Especially unless someone's done something terribly awful. But especially if you love someone. Okay. So, thank you, Casey. You can book actually, and that's true. I do have generally forget to mention that. You're right. And here is the link. Of course, if you're abroad, I can do this via audio or video, my readings. So, yeah, this is the problem, Jaden, but he does love you. So I feel communication is coming, but you're going to need to maybe be the one that moves forward and just forget. If you really want this, forget being stubborn. I know it's not easy, but you can do it if you love him, if you want him. Okay, contact him if you want him. But there was contact coming in, but just make sure you keep it peaceful and be prepared to compromise. That's right, Anne. That's right. And that's spoken from Anne, who's a Capricorn, and the temptation to be stubborn is there. But at the end of the day, what for? If you really love someone, what for? You know, Michelle says life is too short. Just do it. Thank you, Kerry. Yeah, that's right, Barbara. Oh, Aquarius, they don't hold on to grudges. No, especially with people we love. And really, I sometimes feel when people hold on to a grudge, it's almost like saying that they're perfect. Sorry to say that, but we're not, are we? We've made mistakes, and I'd like to be forgiven when I apologise, But I do also believe we should come forward and say sorry. I don't have a problem at all with saying sorry. I think we should hold our hands up and say, apologise if we're the ones in the wrong. It's not a weakness. It's actually a strength. It's a strength. There you go. Michelle said, if you don't do it, you will regret it. Oh, is that right, Saoirse? But that could change, you see, with experience. Cancer men do, Lowell. What, Kerry? Open up or apologise or... Yeah, Aries men, they can be a bit, yeah, it's their ego, I think. But Aries, men and women of the same star sign are quite different. So might just be one particular Aries man, Michelle, that you're referring to. So, the whole grudges, Kerry. Yeah, they do go a bit. They retreat into their shell, don't they? Once they've got hurt. So I do think it's more about that. They retreat into their shell and they don't want to come out again. They don't want to trust anymore. So I think it's Barbara Evans, isn't it now? Or is it Ida? Was it Ida or someone like that? Someone called Ida here? Is it Ida? Tiger Dragon? Thanks, Tiger. Well, you're way ahead of me as always. Ida wants to know if she should try and contact Pedram or if she should wait. Not sure if he wants to speak to her. Okay, this is for Ida. Oh, alien, yeah. Strong. Okay, this is for I always believe our moon is very, very important with regard to strength because it rules our emotions. So take a look at people's moons, you know, where they are placed. You're teaching your guests to chill a bit. Yeah, I think they can sulk a bit. Yeah. Wow, Saoirse, deep energy. So this is for Ida, who wants to know if she should try and contact Pedram or if she should wait. Hope you're there, Ida. You're listening now to this. Okay, this is for Ida. Well, this person's very much on your mind, Ida. Let's go back to your question again. 1 minute. Oh, very much on your mind. Hope you're there, Ida. Let me know in the chat if you are. Well, there was a falling out here. 5 of Pentacles. Someone clashed. 2 of you clashed, or something happened. Ah, my moon is in Sag as well, alien. Queen of Wands. You've got an impulsive energy, Ida. What star sign are you? There's an impulsivity here. This is your reading, Ida. So you've just posted in the chat. This is your reading, Ida. So you've got this person's been on your mind a lot, but the 2 of you, did you fall out? There was something that went on here that didn't work out between you, some kind of battle or blockage between you. But the Queen of Wands energy tells me you're quite an impulsive person, quite fiery. Are you quite fiery, or is this person quite fiery? What star sign are you, and what star sign is this person, please, that you're referring to? 2 of Pentacles. So this relationship sort of it's up and down, it's quite rocky. You're the one who's okay. What star sign are you, my love? Because you've got this fiery impulsiveness about you. And there's a need for balance, Ida. There's a need for balance. Did you want to know whether the 2 of you will get back? I feel this person's quite upset about the whole situation. Did you say things that you've regretted? That's what I'm picking up. I feel you've said things that maybe now you're regretting. Just going to have a drop of water. Did you say things that you now regret, my love? Ida? That's what I'm getting, that you've sort of said things that you now regret. 3 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. Who walked away? Was it you or them? High Priestess. I need you to type in the chat, please, Ida. The Empress. Okay, this is a bit of a tough one, is what I'm picking up, Ida. I'm going to just take one more card. Okay. Oh, I feel drawn to this 8 of Cups, Ida. Is this person quite upset? Who is it? Yes. And he's a sort of person that once he's upset could take quite a while. This person's quite stubborn. Could take quite a while to sort of get over this upset. You're going to need to really put a lot of love and nurturing back into this relationship in order to rescue it. It's not going to be an easy one. It's not. I wouldn't say it's completely hopeless, but you would need to really nurture it, my love. And are you, have you sort of made contact? Have you been able to apologize? He's Scorpio, is he? Oh, you're Scorpio. Who is Scorpio? Is it yourself? Are you Scorpio? And what is this person's sign? What is their sign? Ida, are you Scorpio? Could you tell me what are you? Your sign? What is your sign? And what is his sign? It's a lovely deck, Sorsha. Ida, he said the time difference is a problem for him. Okay, yeah. Oh, is he he's living in a different part of the world, is he? Yeah, that would be why. I do feel this is a difficult one, Ida. I feel that there's still a sort of link there, but I'm not. I just feel right now it's a difficult one. So it's like a blockage there between you, and I feel this person's quite hurt and will take a while. Oh, right, he lives in Sweden and you live in USA. Yeah, I feel this person has withdrawn from the relationship. And right now, I feel he's okay with things as they are, if I'm honest. But things can change in life. But right now, I just feel he's happy where he is, as he is, with things as they are. I feel yeah. Okay, so that's for Ida. Who was next, please? I like the way you've put Barbara's name. Yeah, I feel the distance is a problem, but I just feel that what was said has upset him, and he's the sort of person he needs time to get over it. So right now, he's just happy to keep things as they are, just for now, anyway. Oh, Barbara, how do things look for you after lockdown? And this is from the lovely Kerry. What a lovely thing to do, Kerry. Kerry, am I squeaking? Oh, dear. Yeah, this is what I've got to do after the lockdown. Get a new chair or some oil. I've got to get my husband to have a look at this chair and see if he can do anything. Put some olive oil in it or something. It's my chair, Sorsha. It's really squeaky. Okay, so this is for... Well, I feel he's a little stubborn, Ida, at the moment. So at the moment, I feel give him some space. Give him a little bit of space for the little while, just for a little while, and maybe then contact him and see. But right now, he's kind of happy with things as they are, you know. So let's go back now to Barbara Evans. Okay. Barbara Evans, how do things look for me after lockdown? I really like that question. This is for Barbara Evans now. Four of Pentacles. Okay. Well, you're kind of getting used to the situation, Barbara. So, well, you're going to continue to be okay, Ida. Thank you. I've now moved on to Barbara Evans reading now, my love. So, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, it looks to me with this card coming out. It looks to me when with this card coming out, dear Barbara, that you're going to continue to feel very protective of yourself, of your family, okay? The Four of Pentacles indicates that, okay? Being very guarded, very cautious after the lockdown. Temperance card. And it's about a healthy balance, my love. Okay, Ida, please. Your reading has now finished, my love. So the Temperance card tells me there's a need for a healthy balance, okay? So, and I really understand this. These could be my cards right now because I feel this way. I feel so over guarded about everyone and everything. And this making perfect sense for your question, probably for a few of us, really. You know, this need to be so overprotective of ourselves, of our environment, of people around us, our loved ones. And the Temperance card indicates a need for a healthy balance. And we've all got to remind ourselves that, yes, we're going to tiptoe out, but we have to kind of maintain some kind of healthy balance. King of Pentacles. Now, this King of Pentacles, this could be someone who is coming into your environment in the future, Barbara. Is there anyone you're in contact with at the moment, King of Pentacles? Or could this be someone in your family? Let's have a look. The Emperor. Well, I don't know. This could be someone that you meet in the future. You've got the Emperor here. So actually, once you've passed this cautious approach or period, you will, in fact, want to really take control of your life. It's like it's as if this has affected you in the way of, do you know what? I've missed this. I've missed so much by being during this isolation, and now I'm going to grab life with both hands, because that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor has got balls, to put it bluntly, and you're feeling quite brave. You're feeling like you want to really embrace life. And the Six of Pentacles indicates that balance will return, because we're talking about balance again. All right. Oh, sorry, wrong card. We're talking about balance again. So this is a patient return, step-by-step return to normal life, or the new normal, as everyone is calling it. Okay. The Six of Pentacles also, this is give and take. This is you helping someone and someone helping you. Okay. But I feel you are very much a rock within your family. Seven of Pentacles, planning, taking your time. You're not rushing. You're not rushing here, which I think is nice, actually. You're taking your time. But you're being very, very practical. And you've got goals and you've got dreams, and you're going after them with this Eight of Pentacles. You're feeling quite passionate and so happy to be on the other side of this pandemic. This is like a sigh of relief you're breathing. Look at you there. You don't have red hair, by the way, do you? But this is a sigh of relief. Wow. Won't that be lovely, everyone? The Wheel. So things are going to run in your favour here. You are actually, this lockdown is kind of, it is steering you in a new direction. This pause is partly to do with destiny. Well, it is destiny, isn't it, for us all? But it's changing your destiny. And boy, are you ready for it. So it's wise at the moment. Oh, yeah. Okay. So that was for the lovely Barbara Evans. And thank you, Kerry, for your treat there. Isn't that lovely of Kerry? It's so nice of you. Oh, okay, Tiger Dragon. 1 second. Just gonna. Wait a moment. Okay, so I've got to just check this then. Yep, it's gone through. Thank you, Moonlight Reading and Healings. Thank you for your donation, my love. World is your oyster there, Barbara. And you're really taking control of your destiny. I do feel though, this for some reason, this lockdown is literally changing your destiny, but in a good way. So, Moonlight Reading. Are you? Is Moonlight Reading next, please? Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Tiger. So, what was your question, my darling? And I think we'll leave the donations after this one, if that's okay. Okay, my love. Thanks, Casey. So, Moonlight Reading and Healings. Thanks, Tiger. What question did you have, my love? Just waiting for Moonlight Reading and Healings. And okay. Any love coming in for me, please? Oh, sorry to hear that. Not with this, was it? Not with the virus? Was it Moonlight? I mean, don't want you to have to say what what was wrong, but just any love coming in. I'm going to do the Psychic Tarot for you. Yeah, sending love to you, Moonlight. Hope it wasn't this virus. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's have a look what's if love is coming in for you. I'll do a little general here. So, dear angels and spirit guides, please send your loving guidance to Moonlight, please. What does she need to know regarding love or healing going forward? Intuition. Okay, the first card we'll just share. I will sort it out at some point. Intuition. Okay. You're a very intuitive person. I guess that from your name here as well. You're very intuitive and very in tune with your feelings, your emotions, and your needs. Okay. You're very in touch with your inner self. And those feelings are quite powerful. You have a resilience, you've come through. You've just said you've been in hospital for the last few months, and it's not been easy. Clearly there must have been something quite serious for you to have spent that length of time in hospital, my love. But you've come through. Look at you. You've got the power, you've got the strength, and you've come through. You've overcome adversity. And do you know what? It's time to clink glasses and celebrate the fact that you've come through this. You're out of hospital. You've done amazing. You really have done amazing. And it's something that you should celebrate. Now it's about looking after yourself, balancing your life, getting the balance back, looking at your health, your love life, your general life, getting back on track and addressing anything that is out of balance right now. But I feel in general, this is just about making sure you get enough rest, sleep, good food, a good diet, good exercise, foundation and achievements, and to build. It's like you're rebuilding now. Moonlight. It's like you're rebuilding. And the suffering in silence card. There is a lot that you're holding on to, my love. And I feel that has a connection with past love, a past love situation that you still haven't fully healed from. And maybe you need to reach out more and speak to others, get some support, get someone who will listen to what's going on deep inside, So there's a healing that needs to still take place with regard to past love situation. But with regard to future love, do not lose hope. Is what the cards want you to know. Do not lose hope. The sunlight is returning, and love can re-enter your life. And I feel at times you've felt as if you may as well just give up on the prospect of it, but it's coming, and they're asking you to stay positive, because look, you've got positive movement forward. So you're over the worst in your life. I think that's lovely, considering what you've just been through in hospital. And you've just got to adapt now. You've got to adapt to life again and rebuild. And this positive movement forward indicates that you're getting away from the worst. You're moving to calmer waters. I like that, Casey. Best is yet to come. Absolutely. The waiting game. So it's about being patient. Okay. Be patient with yourself, and especially in terms of love. The waiting game. They're just asking you that right now, take a deep breath. You're moving forward in a positive direction. But, and they want you to remain hopeful. Do not give up on this. It can happen, but you just got to play this waiting game. In other words, when the time is right, it will happen. There you go. Rest and rejuvenate. That's what they want you to do. So there's still some resting. You need to rest and get your energy back Get your life back on track, my love. Stand your ground. Don't give up. Don't give up. Keep aiming for what you want in life, in whatever way, with regard to whatever that is, and especially in terms of love, okay? And the last card, look at that, everyone. Fulfillment of wishes. How lovely is that? So your wishes will be fulfilled. Love will come to you, but it's just a matter of time, playing the waiting game, being patient, and in the meantime, resting and rejuvenating. I feel there's a little bit of rebuilding for you to do, first of all. And of course, we're going through this awful pandemic. When we come out of the other side, though, this will give you a time to get yourself back together, get yourself back on track. But I saw a lot of positivity there with the hope card. I don't want you to give up. I know, I just feel you have at times felt as if love is elusive. I may as well just give up. No, don't do that. Stand your ground is what they were saying. Stand your ground. It's out there. But when the time is right. Okay, my love. I feel that's why the healing, the need for healing came in, because you haven't quite moved on fully yet. Okay, my love. And I really wish you well. In fact, I'm just going to draw you an angel card. I feel the angels have a message for you this evening. This is from your angels. I do feel it's time to think of your future, moving forward rather than backwards, Moonlight. Gentleness. Oh, that makes sense. Archangel Sandalphon, be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. So it's more about focusing on your healing now and getting your life back together, being gentle with yourself, whilst we continue with this pandemic. And then as life settles and we get back to normal, then that's when the magic will happen. Yeah, that's right, Casey. So let's do a little card choice to end the day. What should we do? Should we do these angel cards? They're actually quite nice, aren't they? Let's stick with these angel cards. Yeah, it will all come, Moonlight. It will all come. Just time now to it's time now to focus on your healing, or on rebuilding. Okay, Casey. So, flying out of the deck. Let's draw 3 cards for everyone. 1, 2, or 3, and let's see what the angels want you to know, everyone, at this time. And I want to send everyone healing and love. Stay strong, won't you? Stay strong, and call on your angels if you feel at all that you need support or that things are getting tough. Call on your angels to help you through at this time. Dear angels, please send your loving guidance to this wonderful community. Please keep them safe, surround them with your love, and protect them with your light. What messages do you have for them, please? Card 1, healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael, eat a healthful diet, get adequate sleep, and exercise regularly for optimal health. I feel this is so important right now. So important for us all. But for those of you who were drawn to card 1, this is particularly important, okay? Take very special care of yourself, okay? Get to bed a little bit earlier than usual. Eat that extra apple. Put that, Add some greens to your meals. Eat well, sleep well, and exercise in good balance. That's what the angels want you to do, and that's Archangel Raphael. 2 is overcoming difficulties, Archangel Jeremiah. The worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. And I've just noticed Moonlight has chosen card 2, and your reading said the same, didn't it? So it's about overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you. Isn't that lovely? Those of you drawn to card 2, that's really, really lovely. And you are surmounting any previous challenges. That's number 2. And number 3 is clairaudience. Archangel Zadkiel, notice the loving guidance you hear inside your mind or from other people. I like that. So this is about what you're hearing. You're very clairaudient right now, number 3s. You know, you may hear from loved ones that have passed. You know, use this audio guidance that you're receiving. You know, some of you may hear tunes or sounds or words that come to you. That's guidance that you're being given, and it's very strong right now. Okay, so thank you so much. It's been a very lovely afternoon, or wherever you are in the world, morning, evening, and I, you know, please stay safe, everyone. I'm sending you all lots of love, and asking the angels to keep you safe. And I will see you again on Thursday. So bye for now. Bye for now. And stay safe, everyone.